Already saying it. Okay, breathe in, breathe in. Oh, it's too small. Anyway, I think everyone, we know this song. Hopefully you can sing together with me. If anyone you know that you know this song well, please come up here and support me. I know that some of you sing very well, so I really need your help. Please breathe. Okay, offer flower.
Come on, come on. All right.
They old, but they are young in heart. So, whatever. Thank you so much for supporting. The song breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in,
Breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. I am blooming as a flower. I am fresh as the dew. I am solid as the mountain. I am firm as the earth. I am free.
breathing
In, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. I am water reflecting what is real, what is true. And I feel there is space deep inside of me. I am free, I am free, I am free.
You feel good while you sing a song? Okay. Try one more time. Okay. The song can be, very healing. The song can be, like kind of medicine. So when you sing and you feel very touched, and you feel release, feel happy. I know that maybe you know the song, but you may not know the song, but please let's learn together. We sing together by our heart. I try one more time. Breathing
In, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. I am blooming as a flower.
beautiful. Thank you for beautiful voice. Nhờ Phập Kim ơi, nhờ Phập Kim lấy cái máy ở trong cái bàn giùm. Có cái máy trong cái bàn không? Cái tablet. Yeah, dear Sangha, this morning we coming here together, practice together. We're very happy to see everyone. Let us sit beautifully and listen to three sounds of the bell. At this moment, we are aware of we do nothing. Just enjoy the present ourselves and other people in this hall. And while we listen to three sounds of the bell, we can send our energy to someone else outside that they are not really lucky like us. They live in insecurity, worry, fear. So let's come back to ourselves and enjoy our breathing. Dear Sangha, today is Sunday, June 5th, 2022. We are in Great Togetherness Meditation Hall at Blue Cliff Monastery. When I sit here for sing a song with our friend, I saw a friend come in with some word in front. I don't know who is he, but the word "I love you." Yeah, maybe he in the back. Can you stand it up and let people see you a little bit? You're so beautiful. When I saw it, I feel very happy. I- we practice in the morning. We bring joy to everyone and release the suffering to people in the afternoon. So that's why in the morning, when he's entering this hall, then I can see the image of love. He's compassionate to offer to everyone. So thank you so much for your presence and your tact. Today I would like to share about how to let go and how to forgive. Why do we need to let go? It seems like everyone we need more, something we need more. Never feel enough, right? In the meditation, there is a practice of letting go. Letting go born the joy and happiness. This Chinese character said, Li Xin Hí Lạc. This is letting go. This is born. And this is joy. And this is happiness. So we say letting go, but what kind of thing that we have to letting go to have that joy and happy? Um, First of all, that we have to let go of thinking about right and wrong. We easy to think of things through our perceive right and wrong. But because we have a different background, we have different culture, we have different education, different reason, different country, different color, then we may think this is right, but other people think that's wrong. But we always fight. We fight until we die. I just give a sample for normally we have the retreat, 4-day retreat. Then in the retreat we have like schedule. We have to make the schedule, and then the whole Sangha have to sit down and agree before the retreat happen. You know, that's not easy. For example, like you in a family, you have maybe wife and husband, and then you kids, 2 kids maybe. Easy to make decision, right? But here, we have 20 brothers, 20 sisters. So to sit down to make the schedule, not easy. I remember one time there was we talked about like only 15 minutes about change the schedule, about, you know, like sit in meditation. Maybe for my view, I see like 6 o'clock is perfect. But maybe some of others, they think no, 6:15. That's correct. You see that just only 15 minutes, but right and wrong, then we fight. But in our practice, luckily, that we let it go. We bring the harmony to the top, the priority. So sometime in our life, what we feel, what we see, what we think, maybe that is right, and we want other people to follow us. But if remember, letting go of right and wrong, and the harmony in the community is the number one, then you overcome this kind of thinking. It just happened right. This week we have a meeting. We talk about in the brothers. We change the schedule because in winter we have different schedule. For example, like in the afternoon we sit in the afternoon, but then we change to the spring and summer. The schedule sitting afternoon will be moved to 7:30 in the evening. What I see is, it's good to do that because in the afternoon we have time for working. And also like we sit in, the weather is so bright, you know, like, okay, 7:30 can be perfect because 8:30, the sunset, right? And I thought in my mind, I think people will think the same like me, but not. When I bring it out into the meeting, at least 3 brothers say, no, I want to keep the schedule. And I'm okay. I let it go. I mean, that is easy for me because what I think, maybe different people will think different. But I also think, okay, maybe they think the same like me, but not. So to be aware of that, you know, not everyone will think the same. They will think different. So first one, right and wrong, remember. I think different one, they have different view and different way of thinking. But because of pride, and also sometimes we want to like win, we win. And we make kind of make people think good about us. Then we try to convince other people. But then After that, the situation very bad because people that suffer about that. One more example, like, okay, now from now, here in New York, we want to go to Florida, right, for the beach. You can go by train, can go by bus, or can fly, or can go by your own car. Whatever you have to, you have to have a kind of transportation. But maybe different one can think, the husband can think, okay, we can drive easy, right? But the husband say, no, why we don't take a flight? We have money and save time. Both, they are thing all right, not wrong, but like we wanna fight to have it. So that's why if the wife say, okay, we wanna drive, then husband say, okay, I'm fine, I help you to do that, then everything will be fine. So I think it's just only little sample that give everyone to see that. Then this is very important to see that, okay, what right and wrong doesn't help a lot, but just only the harmony we want to keep priority. Second, we want to let go is control other people. We always want to become a boss. We want to control everything. And what I share is related to the right and wrong. We always think that we are right and others wrong. So we want other people follow what our views. They want to do whatever. You have to follow me. This is right. I learned one lesson. My elder brothers, one time he shared, he's the elder brother in the Sangha, but he knew that at this moment, the Sangha doesn't see this is a good point to follow up. The thing not really perfect way to follow. And then he had to release that idea. Even he is the elder brothers. But the happiness of the Sangha at that time is number one. But then 5 years later, 5 years is a lot, like they see that, oh, this is good. And then he's come back to his idea. So he said, we have to wait, because maybe what you see and other people, what they see, different. Maybe different education or different views, different knowledge. But at that time, maybe that is not correct, but everyone happy with that, then we have to stick with it. And I learned in the community that when we do something, we have to check with everyone. They're okay, then we do it. Not okay, then don't. How about your family? Whatever one decision that you make by yourself, but you don't ask your wife or husband. Maybe first time, second time, it's okay, but third time, then we have problem. So it's always check with your partner. Or sometimes you have to check with your children. Even they are still young, but they have their voice. They say it out what they see. They like it or not. For example, like you move your house. You cannot say, okay, you are my children. I pay you to study something, then now you have to follow me. You want control. Then this, for sure that they would follow us, but when they're young, when they're growing up, they will learn very quickly, kind of control other people. That this doesn't help, make us a lot of trouble in the future. Next one is blaming. Letting go of blaming. We usually, when we receive in any idea or see people, and we blame a lot. But yeah, look at back. Blame and judge. We just see other people. It's not good. We are perfect. Always like that. So when we have time to go back to ourselves, to see what we are doing, looking at ourselves more than other people, because for sure that you cannot change the thinking or views of other people, but you can change by yourself, change ourselves. Much more easy than you want to change other people. So to me, I also encounter few times like that, and I also learn a lesson. I share like everyone today is not mean I'm already done that. I still learning it, and I'm stuck sometimes. Always look it out like, okay, this person is like this, that person is like that. Then I agree or not agree, But then we suffer by ourselves. So we learn to let it go of blaming and judging. Okay, the next one is letting go of unnecessary material. Now this is something really interesting. In the US, we see that we are luckier than other countries. A lot of things. If you go to Costco, you go to Walmart, go to supermarket, you see a lot of things, and people, they buy a lot, and they are very good in, like kind of wrapping other people. For sure, we just wear the clothes just only once and eat only 3 meals a day. We cannot eat more than that. But when we go out shopping, whatever we see, we like, we buy it. And then we collect after years. You see, you going back now. Going back to see in your shelter. Right? Open it up, see how many shoes you have, how many clothes that you have. It's a lot, right? Even some people, they just buy it, but they don't have time to wear it. I don't know, like they buy for what? Shopping is kind of habit. You want to do it, but don't know do for what. Before I live in Hong Kong, I don't know if anyone here you stay in Hong Kong before. The Hong Kong, yes, very, very small. Their house is like this big, including living room, dining hall, or bed, toilet, just nearby. Very small. But they're very rich. They buy a lot of things. And you see, if you go to their house, you see they don't have the place for you to, they welcome the guests. Very small, but many things, So let it go to have more space. I think here in New York, maybe you will feel the same. If you are live in the apartment, the house is not so big. So let's go back and check what kind of thing that you are using. If not, okay, just let it go. Just enough. Then when you see that, then like a lot of things, a lot of things you let it go, and you have more space inside and outside. I mean, inside your heart, but outside your room, you have more space. And when you offer like that, a lot of people happy because a lot of homeless don't have enough, clothes to wear or shoes to wear. We offer. We don't lose anything, but we gain more kind of merit, the love from other people. So like him, the gentleman in the back with the "I love you," "I love you" is a sign to make you feel, but you have to do something, right? We have to do something. That is the real love. Okay, next one. Letting go of laziness. Yeah, human being mind, always searching kind of easy way to go. Difficult, try to avoid. Right? I've shared many times. We like to eat good food. We eat a lot. Then we gain our weight very quickly. But we like become, like beautiful. Then we work hard, like work out, gym, swimming, something like that, to keep in a good shape. You see the opposite way of thinking. To me, is one of my thinking is healthy is the most important. I think now maybe young people, they're not really aware of that, because when we're still young, we think, oh, well, I'm good, I'm good, I can do whatever. I can lift, the stone by one hand, like move up and down 10 times, so quick. But then when you get old, the health is not stay with us like that anymore. And 100 years, not so long, actually. Recently, I'm thinking about it. You are 10 years old, and then 20, and then 30, and then 40. Oh, come on, 40, and then 50. You count 10 times like that. 10 times like that is one life. If now we are 50, this means you still have 50 years. I mean, 50, I already offer you some extra years already, I mean, 80 years is already very good already. Let's say we still have 50 years. What is the most important right now? A lot of people in the hospital, for what? Because they work very, very hard to earn money. And then later on they have money, and then they pay to the doctor. I have learned one couple, they're from New Zealand. He's not really a doctor, he's like a nurse. But he said, I just work only 6 months. I know he's lucky to have that chance to do. And then another 6 months he travel. Go to Deer Park to stay there for a while before he stay for 6 months. Or sometimes like 3 months, and then he visit his children. And I say, wow, It's very smart. 6 months is enough money. You don't spend a lot of money, what you say in the monastery, right? Like Klai Thi here. Where's Klai Thi? Okay, I think you don't have to, pay much, right? Because the sister, the food here is already there, and it just you hear the sound of the bell, just come in, and have meal. I shared it. I'm not like ask everyone, please go to Blue Cliff Monastery to stay with us. But you know what direction that we want to go. You see our body, feel our body, our health, and then the laziness here is we always want to find a comfortable reason to live in that. For example, like the exercise. If you have pain or you're sick, at that time that we think about, okay, exercise is helped me a lot. But then when you're gone, you go through that situation that you no longer think about exercise. We're not aware of it anymore. Or we are lazy, we sleep a lot. Or maybe you love work a lot. Also like playing a lot. So very careful to see, and then, we have to be principled to ourselves to live. And no one help us, just only ourselves. No one can help us. Even you come here, you learn something. I just share, but, do or not, yeah, you have to do that. If you don't do that, it's still the same like the old day. Okay, next one is letting go of narrow-minded. We think we know a lot. We believe that the knowledge, school, that we learn that we know a lot. But we have to open our mind to receive. What they share is like, if the person who he stay in the the ladder, climb to the ladder. If you stand in the fifth one, and you say this is already the highest one, and you never have a chance to go to the sixth one. Maybe some people already come here, practice for a while. We know the practice already, or you already know like all the tradition. You come in here to see how is the brother here sharing what they practice here, and comparing here and there. You don't have really open the mind to receive what monastics share. We just like, I want to hear to know what over here, but you close the door, lock the door. So learning is slowly open the door to let the rain of the Dharma to penetrate to our mind. And you have to see more and more. Like all the scientists, if they clock the door, they never grow enough, never develop more. This year like this, but next year you have to recover different thing, right? We listen one sound of the bell. The next one is letting go of our expectation. Don't think about what you come here and you learn something from here. Just urge everyone, like, just come here and enjoy the present moment. Maybe you stay here for 1 week, 2 weeks, or just only one day, wherever. But don't think about, okay, I learned something, I want to, I want to get it. Because when we have kind of thought that is make our mind is trapped into other thinking. Now, just release. Just enjoy the present moment. Whatever happened, just happened. But the human mind is very funny that we wanna wish that can be happen the same like what we thought. But if not, then we suffer. So we worry about the sky. Same story from here to Florida, okay? But now you take a flight. Then we go to Newark and take a flight. And then they said the flight will delay for 2 hours. First time when we received that news, we are not really happy, but we still stay calm, right? Okay, 2 hours is fine. I can wait. And then after 2 hours, then they say, dear lady and gentlemen, please forgive us. The flight will delay about 5 hours later. You feel the fire burning, right? The fire burning. How about if, like, after 5 hours later, and then another announcement, we have a, 2 hours more. Crazy. We get crazy. At that time, maybe some of us could be, standing up and then go to the counter and shout, what happened? Pay me money. I have to take another flight. Something like that. If you know practice, we don't know how to practice. We suffer a lot. I mean, everything will happen every minute, every day. We cannot be avoid of that. No one knows what happened, like the COVID coming. No one expect to happen like that, but it still happened. Letting go is, okay, I accept whatever happened. Angry or not angry, if they say delay, you have to wait. You cannot go there earlier. But the suffer, angry, is you are holding right now. Learn about this. We accept whatever happened is happened. Don't try to make it different, because the more you try to move, try to make it different, and the more we live in the suffering. So try to accept the situation. Next one. Let it go of fear. We have a friend, I will share you. She is very scared of snake. The snake, I don't know what happened in the past, but when she saw it, then she's kind of, like crazy. One is have run away, otherwise you stay there for a while, she will, like stroke something, You cannot bear with her for long. And then he's going back, and her husband buying the the pole for spray the flower, but the skin it look like a snake. She's very very scared and suffer a lot. And she tell me, how can I do? She know very well this is not snake. She knew it, but she's still scared. I know that everyone will have a different kind of, scare, like afraid in something. Someone like the height, someone just see the mice, or someone just see like cockroach or ant, or something that you run away, and caterpillar, you just crazy, just go away, right? But the sea is no harm. You see that. So the practice of letting go of fear, we have to face with it. What we want to see, we fear right now, we have to face with that directly. Like me, I'm afraid of sharing Dharma Talk. Honestly. If you ask all the brothers and sisters here, no one like to sit here in my position right now. We want to run away of this. But because of, practice, overcome it. We have to face with it. 2009, first time I go to Hong Kong, I know nothing about English. I never think that I will learn English, and I'm very hate it. Tell you the truth. I learned my English is, I just give it back to the teacher, from the school. When I graduate, I give back all. I don't know anything. The thing I know is yes, no, hello, and goodbye. And I have to start from very beginning. I know nothing. But I try myself. I have to face with the difficulty that I have. And I can overcome it. Right now. I sit here. Overcome my fear. And I wish everyone can do like me. I think different one, we have different dark point that you never think that we have to face with it, afraid of it, and escape it, and hide yourself. But turn your back to see it. So let's check what kind of thing that you fear right now. And then slowly give some time, to overcome it. If never do that, and always we afraid of things that we, even 5-10 years later, we do the same. No improve anything. Okay, next one is letting go of the past. The past is gone. I don't know if anyone you write down. I saw some people note down, but hopefully you can help you a little bit. Sometimes the past is trap us into the kind of prison, into the jail, and we cannot liberate our mind, and we live in the past and suffer with the past. But there is a way to go out. If someone you argue in the past and make you suffer, and every night that we think about it, and you will see, you feel tired, exhausted when you think about it, right? And the more you think about it, and the more the hatred, anger will grow up. So we have to release it. Learn the way to release it. And because the past is already gone, we have to see in new eyes. honestly, myself, I don't like some of the brothers here. Like the way they live, I don't like. But I have to practice. Because who are you that you say that everyone love you? For sure, 100% that you think that, okay, I'm trying my best. For example, like the Buddha, some people hate him. Then ask the question, who are you that you think you have no people hate you or don't like you? But thing is, we have to practice. Otherwise, we live with other people thinking. We always think about, oh, that people think about me. And then we just live in the past, scared, worries, and calculating, like how to find a way, to go. If you live like that, then kind of tired. How we have to live like that? We have to be free, And we build the past by the present. Wherever you hear about that, you say, okay, I want to build the future, but now we build the past. Sometimes the past can be very helpful and very joyful moment that now we think about. And when we think about that, like very beautiful moment in the past, and we feel very, excited, happy. So now, time, we do that right now. 10 years later, we think now, okay, in the past I have time to go to Blue Cave Monastery and practice and listen Dharma Talk, by Brother Phap Chwng, he share about this, kind of, it's joy, right? We build it right now by the presence. Okay, time go by very quick. Okay, next one, letting go of the pressure from our own. Everyone, we have deadline, right? When we do things, we have deadline. But we know how our capacity to hold. This is the story, like, what I'm facing. Sometimes if you travel, from here to New York, right? 2 hours? Is it 2 hours? Okay, 2 hours. If you stop somewhere to refill the gas, then you have a chance to go to toilet. If not, then you have to hold it for 2 hours. One time, because I'm just sit in the side, I'm not driving. I have to hold it because I don't really aware of, okay, I'm drinking a lot of tea, before I go. And then all the way, I feel suffer a lot, and sometimes I don't dare to tell the driver, please stop, I don't want to disturb other people. I don't know why. But if I cannot hold anymore, then I will tell. But thing is, if okay, you drink a lot of water, then that'll be not good for you. So don't drink before you go somewhere. Okay? Because that it's not good for, hold. Why you feel like that, it suffer a lot. And then try to stop somewhere. Our teacher, he's always teaching us about when we have a retreat somewhere, we go to the airport, we go about an hour earlier or 2 hours earlier. For what? Maybe you say, I don't have time. I think time you have time. Thing is how to arrange. So if you know that you are late, you are like not so quick people, and you know, like a bit lazy or doing thing else, you have to be ready before time. For example, like 10 o'clock is flying, right? From here you go there, 2 hours, calculate, right? Then you have to be 8 o'clock. But you have to stay before the flight, at least 2 hours. So it means before 4 hours, 6 o'clock, you have to leave here. Otherwise, you'll be rushed. We learned that lesson. Give our time. Don't give more pressure to yourself. And that's just only a sample. But in our life, we take a lot of responsibility. And the more responsibility, we think that, okay, I can do many things, you know. But, you know, the more you do that, the more you feel pressure yourself. So don't try to make yourself suffer. In Vietnamese, we have a sentence, liều cơm gắp mắm. If how much rice that you have, and you know you take what mắm, how to say? I mean, the food eat with rice to be enough. Don't take too much and not too little. For example, I already shared with you in the orientation day. For the meal, come and get enough food for you. Otherwise, too little, then you feel hungry. But too much, then you cannot eat it for all, right? And you have to throw it away. So try to measure how capacity that you have. Take it enough. The next one, letting go of jealousy. Everyone, we have it. Let's say some people, your friend, okay, or your neighbor, he's beautiful than us, okay. And when you look, or you feel, when you're in the group, you feel, you know, I don't like him, I don't like her. Or he studied better than us. I don't like him because he studied. You know, there's some reason in the behind, but we are unhappy with someone better than us. That's jealousy. But with the practice, different. We learn from that. You know, we learn from that. If he study well, okay, I try to learn like him. And when he's successful something, I'm happy for that. If he do something well, I'm happy for that. Clap the hand, you know. Like. Otherwise, someone good and you sit there and then, oh, no, I don't like him, you know, like kind of. Then, you know, that we call jealousy. And we have to let go of that kind of thinking, you know. Beautiful life. Next one. Don't find a reason to plead. We always have a reason to tell people that, oh, because of this, and then I, you know. Always, we always have reason. So we say, the reason always bigger than the mục đích là cái gì? The goal. Yeah. The reason always bigger than the goal. So try to be free with that. If we know that we are doing wrong, accept it and say sorry. I learned a lot from the Western people. Even they say to the younger one or the children, if the parent doing wrong, say sorry. But in Vietnam, no, we don't. We never heard about that. Like a king, the king, he know that he's doing wrong, but he never say I'm wrong. He never say I'm wrong. But if someone tell him, then he need time to transform it. But here we're very direct. I'm wrong, so I'm sorry. I'm doing wrong. But we have to see it. What people offering their view, that we see this is correct or not correct. This is right with my position or not. If we say right, then we receive it. Very clear. And the last one is not looking of others and compare to us. We also think about, like, especially for the children, that we see the children, our neighbor, is always better than our children. Look at you, he's learning a very good school, and he's learning the best of this school, and something in university, something like that. And then how about you? You are not so good, kind of do it like that. And or for example, like we talk about, like the husband. So you see the husband of our neighbor, he's a nice one. He's very polite and help the children, help the wife, and cleaning house and moving the lawn or something. But you do nothing, You're comparing, right? Always comparing, and never the perfect. But look at ourselves. Everyone we have difficulties. Don't compare to other people. That is something that I would like to share, the letting go. Now I'm talk about forgiveness. What we forgiveness? Mostly we forgive ourselves and forgive to others, right? We know that the mistake, everyone, we never have anyone like perfect. Everyone we have mistake, and we learn from the mistake. But some people, they are very hard to relieve. They not allow themselves to forgive themselves, and we live in the prison of the suffering. There is a story about people in India. There was time when Muslim and Hindu, they fight and very deeply become enemies to each other. And one day, the Hindu people, they kill the son of one Muslim. And when the dad he's lose his son, he's very angry. And he say, I have to kill him. I have to kill in return. And then he did that. He killed that kind of Hindu. But after he's done that, and he feels so bad because he do something wrong, not right. And he asked Mahatma Gandhi, and how can I go through it? How can I overcome this? And the Gandhi said, you can do that. By the way that you take care of the children, because you lose your children, right? Take care of the children of the Hindu. And now a lot of the children they have, often they lose their parents, so you take care of them. And then he did that, and he very happy to do that. Because when he do that, and he feel released, because at least that he take care of the children, even though he knew that they are their enemy, but they feel very warm in his heart. The practice of forgiveness is the same. We find a way. Otherwise, we just live in the prison. First of all, we have to take the responsibility. When something happens, for sure that have two-way, motorway. Usually we always think about that person make me suffer, that person make a troublemaker. We never think about ourselves. So now going back, take our responsibility, because we ourselves have one of reason of this fight, of this problem. When we see that, don't say, oh, it's planned, or la la blah la, but something, like if you say but, it means like you want to reject it. Directly receive responsibility. Okay, I am doing done like this. It's so wrong, and First one is take responsibility. The second is facing the feeling of regret. Sometimes it's very positive thinking about the regret. We feel other people suffer because of us. Maybe we do something wrong, our husband, our wife, children, or friends, something, and hurt them, and they feel so bad. And we have to feel that. We have to feel other people suffer. So when we know that already, then we transform it. Transform it by the way of proactive ourselves to come to that person to talk about that situation. Don't wait until that person come and ask, you have to do that, We have to be awake in our mind by ourselves. When we see it already, we can overcome it directly. In Plumblade, we have practice of beginning anew. Yeah, today I don't have time to talk about beginning anew, but later on, if you have time, we come to the retreat and we have to begin anew. 4 steps to resolve the problem: the communication, re-establish the communication. And the last one is learning the lesson. Learning the lesson. What we have learned from that situation just happened. Otherwise, you have to repeat again and again. 3 questions. First one is what we should do, what we don't do. Something we need to do it. We must do it, but we don't do. The second, what is we should not do, but we already done it. And the last one is, if it's happened again, how to do it differently, not do the same. If not, then we will do the same. Repeat again and again and again. So that is forgiveness to ourselves. And we forgive to others. How to forgive others? From the other side, if people who come and say sorry, to me, if only the word say sorry, not enough. Because the word sorry just only work when that person acts the same what he say. For example, I don't like this one. Put it here. I want to put over here. And people know that do this is wrong for me, but he's still doing it like this, and he's come to say sorry, right? Come say sorry. I cannot forgive that person if he says sorry, but he still put it here. If you know sorry, then you have to put like over here. Otherwise, you say sorry, but you repeat it again and again. Then how is work? So the word sorry will with no meaning, no affected at all. Then sometimes you will see people, well, you come and you say sorry many, many, many thousand times already, but that person not forgive us. Why? Because that person, he observe how transformed we are. If you transform, we don't have to say sorry. If naturally just know and bring it here, you don't have to say sorry at all. But I know that, okay, you already, you done it very well. Don't need to say sorry. But perfectly, say sorry is good, but you have to follow in with your action. And from ourselves, we also have to offer our compassion to other people. And we know that everyone we have mistake. If other people, they do something wrong, then because of their views, their background, their situation, and we see the good point of that person more than just think about the bad thing of that person. And the more we see in that way, and the more we raise up the compassion, then we release that kind of thinking and punish that person. So the practice is still there. It's still there. I'm also learning about this. And I wish everyone learning the same like me, we do together. Because this world, we need this kind of positive thinking, forgiveness. Otherwise, we hold in ourselves. No one knows. Right? No one knows why you're suffering. Maybe that people, when they doing something, and then they go already. But we say that we still hold it very tight, very long, long time. So that is something I would like to share today about letting go and forgiveness. Hopefully you can learn something in this sharing. So now we listen to 3 sound of the bell, and we end now. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much.
So dear Thầy, dear community, first of all, let us give thanks to Brother Chwng for his sharing today. Give him some flower. So take a moment to unfold your leg and massage your legs. If you relax. And then we would like to welcome everyone to the Day of Mindfulness. And I would like to ask, is there anyone here come here for the very first time ever? First time ever, okay. So can you gather here after this? Not right now, after this. We have a short orientation for you. And after this, we will have a short break. And at 11, when you hear the sound of activity bell, please gather outside of the sister dining hall. And we will have walking meditation together. And at 12 o'clock, we will have the recitation of the 5 mindfulness trainings here. And so we gather here. And I asked for some volunteer to stay back to rearrange the hall, just like this morning seating meditation. And at 1 o'clock, we will have a mindful lunch together. And there's a bathroom block behind you if you need to use it, and tea in the sister dining hall. So thank you so much. And I believe, Steve, you have something you would like to share? Thank you and welcome again.
Dear Thai, dear Sangha, good morning. Last week, I don't know if you were here, but we talked about that we're in the Buddhist belt. It used to be the Borscht belt, now the Buddhist belt. This according to the New York Times. There are as many as 40 monasteries, zendos, temples in this area. So I thought about that. I thought, we need to have a tagline. So what's a tagline? Does everyone know what a tagline is? Like, just do it. That is a tagline owned by who? And have it your way. Who owns that one? Burger King. Here's an old one. Your savings place. Kmart. Okay, so, well, anyway, so I'm thinking about a tagline, but set that thought aside a second. Does anyone know what this is?